how do you kind of balance your customer user discovery, we're constantly getting feedback, with operations, this is kind of already existing, to make sure that you're prioritizing both, especially as you grow?
A lot of times when you look at or talk to entrepreneurs or social entrepreneurs, a lot of them are hyped up on their own ego. They're so proud of what they've built. Like, a lot of times when you know something is failing, you know internally. You know what I mean? You're like, something's not right here. And I'll never forget knowing that the fridge model wasn't scalable. I knew it. I was like, nah, this is not it. And so I think first and foremost, you want to make sure that you're being honest with yourself and you're assessing, that product, that program, not only the effectiveness, but also that it makes sense in the long term. And I realized really quick, within days, I was like, okay, we can do this, but I knew, and this is my tip, right? So I knew that our program wasn't as scalable and as effective as it could be, because whenever we were featured, we had a TV spot or on the news or something like that, or at an interview, I was introduced as a homeless veteran. And so I said, if they're leading with the news tag and not our program or not the org, then I know we didn't build enough value. And so I said, okay, I got to remember that. And about a year and a half, 2 years in, it switched from formerly homeless veteran to chief dreamer of Dion Chicago Dream.
What's happening? How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing today?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. How's everything going?
Everything's fine. Everything's
okay,
fine.
Come on in,
Keep busy.
Yeah, can't call it.
What's happening?
Best part, I ain't even seen what's in the box. That's how I believe in my team. So this is this week's box. Just an example of what we're doing. Then when you open it up, you'll see feed families, create community, fuel hope. That's our mantra. Mm-hmm. And then this is an example of this week's box.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wonderful. You see the quality? I tell people all the time, at the end of the day, it got to be quality that you can stand behind.
This is awesome. Yeah. Since I took over as chair, we've really pushed on my health screening program. And as you guys may know, we started that in January, and now, whether you have insurance or not, women 40 and over can get a free mammogram. Men 45 and older, a free prostate screening. So we have that program up and running throughout all of Cook County. Mm-hmm. Compared to last year, January to November, we've seen a 54% increase in uninsured women getting mammograms. Mm-hmm. The import of that is not only overall wellness, but it's early detection. We're saving lives. So I've been focusing on that. Now I got to focus on really food is medicine.
Oh, I'm with you.
I'm honored to be in the Valley today. So by the time I'm done speaking, I want you to know that food insecurity is possible. I want you to feel encouraged. And I want you to be on the edge of your seats. So when I drove in, I stopped and looked at the mountains and thought, this is what peace must look like. But where I'm from, Inglewood, the south side of Chicago, I learned that beauty and burden often share the same view. You can live next to strength and still struggle. You can have pride in your neighborhood and still have nothing fresh on your plate. I didn't grow up surrounded by abundance. I grew up surrounded by resilience. Corner stores that sold everything except produce. Families that turned making do into an art form. People who deserved better, but were told to be grateful for less. And when the pandemic hit, I faced a choice. Sit still or do something. So I did what dreamers do. I built something from nothing. One single refrigerator, one corner, one belief that dignity should not be optional. People came, people shared, people believed. And that one fridge, Project Dream Fridge, became a movement. That movement became Dion's Chicago Dream. And today, we've delivered millions of pounds of fresh produce across more than 180 zip codes in the Midwest. Oh, absolutely. Not as charity, but as infrastructure. Because the truth is simple. Food insecurity isn't about scarcity. It's actually about systems. So before I finish, I want you to do something for me. I want you to think about what you're sitting on right now. The chair. When you walked in, you didn't stop to inspect it. I looked at a lot of you. You didn't check the screws or test the legs. You just believed it would hold you. And you sat down. That's the kind of belief it takes to change systems, the kind that moves before everything is proven, the kind that trusts the structure will hold. So if you believe that food security is possible, I want you to move with that same faith. So I want you to go ahead. I want you to lean forward. I want you to move to the front of your seat. Everybody in the room, move to the front of your seat for me. Now feel that. It's still holding you. It's still supporting you. Because that's belief. That's infrastructure. That's dignity in motion. And now, I can say I've done what I promised. I left you believing. I left you encouraged. And yes, I left you on the edge of your seats. Thank you.